will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll whisper, "No."
What has it been like working with Dave Gibbons? What have you learned from him?
Dave's amazing. I've learned so much about sort of just like how they put the book together originally. And there's an awesome book, you know, I think it's called Making Watchmen or Watching Watchmen. It just came out.
Yeah.
You have to look it up, but it's amazing. He gave it to me just the other day, and it's awesome. It's hours I spent pouring through it because it's just so comprehensive. But it was like that kind of stuff I got from Dave, I think, you know, just like, and also, you know, I looked to Dave for just a little bit of a check on the script and stuff, things like that, like.
Just to make sure you're on.
Am I getting it?
On an even keel.
Yeah, and he seemed pretty enthusiastic.
Excellent.
Pretty helpful.
Now, the colour scheme is another thing. Watchmen, for any comic book aficionado, was very famous for not going for the standard colour palette of a comic book and using secondary colours. And from what I've seen, you've kept that, and the attention to detail and the sets and how everything's set up and everything is spot on. Was that another something you just had
it's humongous.
to labour
No, that was a humongous effort, and I feel like everyone's put like massive effort into not only the colors, but the details, and you know, and even the actors in their rendering of their characters, really doing all the homework, reading the graphic novel over and over and over and over, and pointing all these things out to me, like, shouldn't I say this instead? And I'd be like, yeah, sure, fine. You know, but it's very, very, but yeah, but I think that's the kind of cool thing that everyone from the, you know, the PAs to the production designer to the director of photography to myself to all the way up, you know, to the actors, everyone geeked out, and it was cool.
Excellent. How do you think people are going to react to this when they finally see? I mean, you've got the fanboys who are probably going to pick it to pieces and give you a really hard time, and you've got the people like me who aren't so uptight about it and just want to.
I think if you're a fan of the graphic novel, you know, maybe the fanboys, but if you're really a fan of the graphic novel, and if you understand the why of the graphic novel, like if you know. Like if you read the graphic novel and you're not just giving lip service to the ideas in the graphic novel, I don't see how you wouldn't like the movie. I mean, maybe you wouldn't, but I don't see how you could argue that the movie doesn't honor those ideas. That's so, you know. I just don't. That's a thing that I can't wait to see, because I feel like they're going to get like. That a lot of fanboys are going to get like sideswiped by the movie, in the sense that they're going to like.
They'll go in wanting to pick it apart.
And they're going to get effed up by it. I think maybe I'm crazy, but that's my feeling.
Well,
because I just don't know how. But I think that, and I think that people, you know, look, I've shown it to a lot of people who love the graphic novel, you know, because I'm even more than general fans. That's the fan I'm looking for, because I feel like the book works, and the book, you know, like people go, what about a general audience? And I go, look, the book works. Millions of people have read the book, and it works. So if the movie works, millions of people can see the movie. So the book, having people say they like the movie who've read the book is a good thing. That means it still can appeal to a mass audience, just as Watchmen. Not as a Hollywood movie.
Yeah, very encouraging. You've done Frank Miller's 300, and now Alan Moore's Watchmen. Is this a theme? Are you looking to bring more of the classic comics?
Well, the problem is, like, you know, after Watchmen, it's kind of hard to like, oh, let's do that other comic, you know, because you kind of. Yeah,
Watchmen is sort of the
pretty much
graphic novel of its time. Yeah.
And so I feel like I've. Kind of, you know,
made your mark
done my time in that. In the, although I love comics, so it's hard for me to say like, oh, I'll never do a comic again. I don't think that's possible. But for now, I think I went.
Now, we've heard rumours flying all around the internet about the the ending. And again, it's one of those things that sometimes you just have to tweak stuff to make it work on film. Was that a really hard decision? Because even the non-hardcore fans are going to be really touchy about how the ending plays out.
Yeah, I got to say, I mean, like, for me, it's like, it goes back to that whole thing about, like, what is Watchmen? Like, what is the ending? Like, what's the ending for, is the ending the, and I don't know if I should, like, give a total spoiler, but...
Wow, it's a 20-year-old book. I think we
Yeah, exactly. Is the ending, which is the ending? The squid? Or is the ending Ozzy getting away with it and creating world peace based on a lie? Like, I think that it would be difficult to argue that thematically the squid is more important than, like, what the movie is. The movie is the Ozzy kills millions to save billions, creates false world peace based on a lie, moral checkmate to the other superheroes, and then they all let him get away with it. That to me is the movie. I don't know. Yeah. That's the book anyway. That when I read that part of the book, I went like, what the? This is crazy. Like, you're kidding me, right? That's the end? Where's the other part?
Yeah, that was exactly the same way.
When do they, like, go kill him and whatever? So, I mean, I don't know. Is that in the movie? Maybe.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Well, thank you very much for joining us.
All right,
it's been
thank you.
a lot of fun. I'm
Awesome.
really looking forward to seeing the movie.
Cool. Cheers.
Excellent.
It's good fun.
Catch you next time.
All right.